have you heard the news? Joseph Phillips made a new video, and guess what he made it on? The Perfect Secret. That's right, guys. I'm here in my next final Perfect Score series book review on the new title, The Perfect Secret by Buyea. Booyah! That's what I said when this book came out. So I've read it and I like it, and I am back with an even better review than the first one. The first one I think I'd give a 76. This got much more better. And it's not so secret in about 4 minutes. You'll know. Ha ha ha. Okay. First of all, this is a perfect sequel to a good book, and it was good. Like, the kids returned, and it's cool because they're the same age as me, and I got to really compare and contrast. And it's funny because at the end, you know, when you're watching a movie and they say the title of the movie, and I'm like, oh, that's so cool. And at the last words of the story, they say, The Perfect Secret. And I'm like, yo, that's awesome, because that's what the book is called. And then I told my teacher that I said that, and she was like, you're crazy. And I said, but read it. And then I shoved it in her face, and then she got mad at me, and then I got detention. But we passed that. Okay. This is a very memorable story. Very good characters, but there are some parts where you may be like, oh, that's right, because there's a lot happening in this story. So I can't give it a 10 out of 10, but it is very memorable, but I won't be able to remember everything. So I give that a 9 out of 10. The characters, in the last book, I rated the characters a 6 out of 10. But now that I read it again, and now I know the characters, I brought them up to a 10 out of 10, and they're all just really good. Like, no one's perfect, and they all relate. Not to me, though. I'm perfect. The series, I said in the last Perfect Score book that it would be a perfect series, and I'm sticking to that. So, 10 out of 10 for that. The action, the story, this is a different story. Well, it's the same story, but, like, this is different. So, hold on, I'll be right back. Alright, sorry about that. Maybe I could just cut that out. But, what was I saying? Oh, yeah, the action of the story. This is different because this story doesn't have action. I mean, there are some parts where, like, they get a fight in the shower scene, and they're like, well, not the shower, but, like, someone bleep something in the bleep, and, like, they're in the locker room, and they get into a fist fight. It's really cool. But not all books can be good without action. This book had 0 action in it, but I didn't want to give it 0, so I just gave it 7 out of 10, which is good. And now, finally, the story. This, let me just check what I gave the storyline. Okay, so I gave it 8 out of 10 for the perfect score. This got a 9 out of 10. Just because now that the author introduces us to the characters and we're used to them, it's much more fun to hear about their story. Like, especially like Gavin, Randy, Scott, Trevor, Natalie. I read for this on the back, but they're all really good characters, and it's funny how they're friends. Like, it's cool how they're friends, because it's like, this is never a thing anymore, because girls are never friends with boys. It's weird, but hey, I'm friends with girls and boys the right way. So the story, it's a good story, so I'm giving it a 9 out of 10, just because, you know, there's always boring part in a no action story. Can't have a perfect score with no action, but you know what else you can have? A perfect secret. And you know what the secret is? I'm not telling you what the GPM is. That I actually am not going to tell you, so you'll have to read in the description, okay? That is my perfect secret to you. I'm Joseph Phillips, and stick around almost every night, probably Wednesday nights, Sunday nights, Friday, Saturday, weekend days, and maybe one day during the week for more book reviews. This is Joseph Phillips, and I gotta go.